Okay guys, we're back. Everybody got it. F3, question, F4, answer. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are. So if you started right here and you need to put a question, you put your cursor right there, F3, automatically puts a question in. Okay? Pretty cool stuff. So what I was talking about, say you want to make this a byline, this is the question where it starts, but you started it as the speaker and you didn't put the question, no big deal. You put your cursor right here, you do the F3, brings it down to the question, moves this thing over, this thing changes to a beat for a byline, set. Okay? A lot of this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense right now, but trust me, it's going to once we get further into it. Okay? We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, and that's okay. But I wanted to show you guys how to do that. So when you start doing Q&A, you're going to know how to do it. Okay?
Graphing. Again, just press a number to do with one step what might take multiple steps on another program. Automagic also watch.
You see how it gave you that option right there too?
To do with one step. What?
Okay, and it gave it to you right here. So you want to do a question, F3. You want to do an answer, F4. So these are the speed keys right here of what you have to do. Okay, you don't have to go up here, and this is the kind of this is the icon of what you want to do. Seriously? You're going to take your hands off, get the little arrow up here, find the icon, because now you have to go into Windows, change your toggles, get more icons on there. Seriously? No. It tells you right here. This is all you have to do right here. You don't need all of those icons. This is all you need right here. That one strip of icons is all you need. And really you don't even need those. But if you ever forget, then you just go up there and click the icon that you need. Make sense? Okay. But it just tells you F3, question, F4, answer.
Might take multiple steps on another program. Automagic also watches out for word reversals.
This is pretty cool too. Shift R. So go into a document, stay in that document. The one that we were messing around with the question answers. Are y'all in it?
Yes.
Get on the beginning of a word. Any word, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's not at the end of the word. I mean at the end of the sentence. Okay? And do Shift R. You see what it did? Did you see what it did?
Just inserted an R.
Yeah, just put an R.
Huh?
Just put a capital R.
Put an A in.
You're not in hyperkeys then.
Oh.
You got to be in hyperkeys. Guys, when we're in hyperkeys, you're going to have the big prompt. The big prompt. Okay? If it's skinny, then you're in insert mode. So now you're in letters. So now you're in type mode. You're in word processor. How do you get into hyperkeys? Alt-Z. Make sure you're in hyperkeys right now. Okay? And then do the Shift R.
I got it.
Everybody get it?
Yeah.
What is that called?
That's called reversal. Word reversal. And what it does is it'll toggle it. And what toggle means is it'll just keep doing it. So if it's right, you did it and it's like, oh, you know what, that's wrong. You hit Shift R again and it'll toggle it back. So what it does is just a word reversal. Okay? So if you write it is it, you know, some of those things that you do all the time. I mean, I still do it too. Okay, so don't feel bad. Not very often, but I do it. So that's how you do it. You just reverse it, all right?
If I'm getting too far ahead, somebody shut up. But like when we're doing this, I'm having to like move my cursor to the words. Is there a way to like move to the word you need to?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna learn that here in just a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got that, guys?
Yes. This is still just inserting R. And his hyperkeys are on.
You're supposed to be playing with
Get a new picture.
Yeah, so like all of your F, all of your F symbols and all of your stuff, we're gonna have to figure that out. Guys, and I'll go through and do it. My computer used to do it too, and I had to get with the IT guy here. And I don't even remember how he did it, but he turns that function button off.
Oh, that would be
You
so
know?
nice.
Oh God, it was huge, okay? And if somebody wants to Google it, Google it. That might be the easiest way. For somebody just to Google it and see how you turn the FN button functions off, okay? Because you're gonna have, Orlando, is that right?
Yes.
You're gonna have trouble with that if we don't figure out that function button. Because you're gonna be doing that function for everything, man, and it's gonna be ridiculous. So we're gonna have to figure that out. So if for some reason y'all don't figure it out, let me know. And I'll start calling around and see who I need to, and we'll figure it out, okay?
Or incorrectly applied suffixes, or missing punctuation, and compound word problems. Naturally,
It's just kind of going through real quick on things that it's doing, but really what it's wanting to tell you about is this, okay? I'm not gonna spend time telling you about what they're doing because it's in different lessons that we need to go to, and we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves as it is.
it alerts you to spelling problems as you're making them. It also helps with number formatting.
Like on the number formatting, and we'll kind of go through this on numbers, but like if you hit 3, and that's the way that you want to write it, I mean, which is, do y'all use the number bar?
Yes.
Yes.
Y'all do? You? Everybody use the number bar?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because with Eclipse, you don't have to define the numbers unless you write it like that. Then all you do is just spell it out, and it knows what to do. With the numbers, it already knows what to do. It writes it as a number, as a numeral, okay? But let's just say you messed up and they were going so fast and all you wrote was 3. Well, you know what? You needed 3. All you do is push 1 and it changes it. That's all it's telling you. It's always going to give you the different options on this, especially like on numbers. Like when numbers comes up, it's going to say, you know what? You wrote it that way because you wrote it that way. So it came up that way. But did you mean 3? $3? 3 o'clock? Roman numeral 3? You can even convert to other things. Okay? So it always gives you those options. So all this is, the Global Magic is just an option box. Okay? So it's always just going to give you options.
And hyphenation, without requiring that your cursor be at the very start of a number.
And see how it kind of does it, and we'll kind of spend more time on it later, but you know, about 2:30 yesterday. Well, it's not 2:30, okay? It's not TWO 30. It's 2:30. So it gives you that option. Or did you mean 230? Or did you mean $230? It always gives you those options with the numbers. And it doesn't even matter where your cursor is, it always knows, you know what, the word before was a number 2. Okay, did you mean to put that in there, and what did you mean to do? Okay?
AutoMagic is not just one feature, it's a synthesis of years of innovation, including global magic and translation magic. Total Eclipse, brilliantly simple, simply brilliant.
Did you get that?
It's your own point.
It's gonna be on the final.
Brilliantly simple. All right. Now we're going to move to hyperkeys. Guys, if you haven't paid attention all night, pay attention right now, okay? Very important stuff right here. Okay, what are hyperkeys? They're the most frequently used editing commands that have been assigned to letters of the computer keyboard without requiring the use of the control key or the alt key. Okay, y'all see that? So now what it is, once you're in hyperkeys, you're not in letters anymore, okay? Now you're in commands. Now you're telling the software commands. It's not letters. So at first, you're gonna mess up a lot, okay? That's just kind of the way it is. No big deal. I'm gonna show you the oops key, and you're gonna be okay. But it'll be all right. You might think that hyperkeys are not useful with AutoMagic, but that is not true. In fact, AutoMagic tries to point out hyperkeys wherever they exist for a couple of reasons. First, the editing choice you need will sometimes not have made it into the AutoMagic list. And second, you can often use a hyperkey command faster than you can detect AutoMagic has offered a duplicate command. Very true, okay? So they're gonna show you some stuff right here.
The fastest way to edit with Eclipse is to use AutoMagic and hyperkeys. You'll be able to bypass hyperkeys. You'll be able to bypass menus, and you won't have to remember whether something begins with Control or Alt. AutoMagic and hyperkeys work beautifully together. Many times you'll be able to pick the choice you need from a numbered list. But sometimes there may not be enough room on the list for the choice that you would need. Wherever possible, AutoMagic would like to also show you the hyperkeys.
Okay, this is all of the hyperkeys, okay? And I have all right, that's this list right here, okay? So what they do is when you're in hyperkeys, what they do is they give the most frequently used command as the small letter. Okay? So like moving around, you want to go up is I. Get into a job. Get into that job. Are you in there? Everyone in? Put your hands on the home key and just type I. You're in hyperkeys? Everyone's in hyperkeys?
Yeah.
Fat prompt? Big prompt? Yes? Guys, not a trick question. Yes?
Yes.
Everyone's in hyperkeys? Push I? And it just goes up, right? Okay. L is right, J is left, and K is down. So put both hands on the home key, on your home keys. Got that? Like you're gonna type something, like I'm getting ready to tell you to type something. Okay? Put both hands on your home key. Got it? And just type the letter that I'm telling you. Okay? J, 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 and see how it just moves over? Then I goes up, L to the right, and K is down. Guys, use this. This is going to be the most crucial thing that you use. And it's going to take some getting used to, but it's just right there. It's these three fingers right here on the same line, and then I is just up. I is up. That's it. Okay? And that's how you move around one word or one paragraph. I mean, not paragraph, but one sentence, up and down. Okay? Got it?
Yes.
These allow you to keep your fingers on the typing keyboard. For instance, the cursor keys are right at your fingertips. No need to move your hand, just to move your cursor through the document. Commands are designed to be easy to remember through the document. Commands are designed to be easy to remember, like D for delete, F for find, G for global.
And that's really good too. Get onto the beginning of a word. You there? And type D. See what did it do? What did it do, guys? Did it delete?
Yes.
Okay, now push Z.
That's the oops.
Yeah. Z is oops. So when you mess up, and you're gonna, you push Z. In hyperkeys. In hyperkeys. D is delete. Z is oops.
No need to press another key first. If you press Shift with a key, as you would for a capital letter, it can have a totally different, often related meaning.
You see what it says right there? The most used function is going to be the small character. So most of the time, you're going to want to delete a word. That's what you're going to want to do most of the time. Now, when you're in hyperkeys and you do Shift D, now it's delete a character. So now it's just deleting one letter. So it's just going to delete that letter. So put it on the beginning of a word, do Shift D. See what it does? Delete one character? Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Everyone got it?
Yes.
See how it does that?
Yes.
Yes.
Lorena?
Actually, no, because I'm just having difficulty getting my back up again. So it's coming up just
Are you in hyperkey?
This is hyperkeys.
That's hyperkeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cancel. Okay. Press.
never mind.